There was a band. They had arms, legs, they had bodies and heads, and they were called the Bayonet Babies.
The kid's got a new horn.
The Bayonet Babies. Teenagers in a punk rock band. That's what it appeared on the outside. They say I'm quite mad now, because I was in that band and I can tell you, they were so scary nobody would give them gigs. They had to gate crash their gigs, or most of them were outside their hometown.
We'll let a couple of pets rolling over there catching up.
The Bayonet Babies were a punk rock band formed in the early 1980s. It consisted of Gogo, lead guitar, main songwriter, Gus, rhythm guitar, Frank bass, Granny drums, and Scotty sung. They were for being against some sort of idea of a system that seeks to destroy from within, a system that uses divide and rule on the outside, uses it blatantly in public with censorship when you need it. For the reunion, they got a guy called Jerry Kapinski, who effortlessly, seamlessly slipped into the role of Scotty as the main frontman. When it comes down to musical nuance, I suppose what you could say is Bayonet Babies used a wide genre, wide influences as well. Gogo used to get the stuff out of his guitar, really play it and really get some tunes and some odd notes out of the guitar that were very original. Whereas, Gus just used to look at his guitar and hammer it with a plectrum like he was trying to beat it up or something, still does. Do you know what Gus McCreary once said to me? He said, "Who the fuck are you?" So with regards to the Bayonet Babies, who was the artist?
Gus was the hottest by far, total lush.
Not Cranny?
Fuck no, Gus every time, man.
My most memorable time of hearing the Bayonet Babies was when they recorded a song called Helicopters. It was about Vietnam.
Yes, all I seem to do, all I ever seem to do, all I ever seem to do, all I ever seem to do, speak my breath,
But it was also about how people coped at such a young time in their lives, being sent into another country to kill other people, and the drugs and the kind of life they had to lead to cope with all the trauma of war.
Now the Bayonet Babies, they nearly got signed up to Alternative Tentacles record label right back early in the 80s. Jello Biafra said they were the second of two bands he'd heard from Europe that he just thought were shit hot.
Mrs. Daughter was an 8-minute long epic, and I remember listening to it for the very first time and thinking to myself, is it a commentary on tabloid controversy, or is it a commentary on how when the church or when organisations get control of people, how they end up manipulating and ruining their lives?
And I was talking to my friend the other day about Minister's Daughter, and apart from it being a song of epic proportions, I reckon it's a reflection of the tabloid press at the time. You wouldn't think twice. You walk past the store, you see the headline, the minister's daughter. You're like, what? Minister's daughter? And she's locked up in a tower for like 10 years, never sees a light of day. You know, shite like that. I really believe the lyrics are really just a reflection of the social commentary coming from the tabloid press at the time.
So why did they take it away last day? Why? Well, no one knows 'cause it's a bloody cover-up. Why?
The band was basically a reaction to the rather stale pop and punk scene of the 80s. Their brand was no brand. They used an eclectic background to create narcissistic and nihilistic music that might start as a waltz and then could kick into hardcore punk, tongues firmly in their cheeks,
But they never told her.
tongues firmly in their asses.
Watch for your injustice and speak for your crimes. They did not know why she wanted to die. They could not see but in her pretty little eye. The lust, this went between her virgin thighs.